being arraigned in connection with the murder of Monica Kimani.
Well, I've made a short ruling, and the court has considered all the issues raised by the parties. Under Article 49 of the Constitution, the court has powers to detain a suspect pending a charge if there are compelling reasons advanced by the prosecution. In making such a determination, the court will take into account the nature of the investigations, the complexity of the case, and also consider if detaining the suspect is the most appropriate measure as set out under Article 24 of the Constitution. In any event, the court also has to balance the rights of the suspect and the victims of an alleged offense. So this court has gone through the contents of the affidavit as shown by Chief Inspector Otieno, and I'm convinced that compelling reasons do exist to warrant detention in custody. So in the interest of justice, I've granted the prosecution 10 days to detain the suspect at Gigiri Police Station. I've also directed that an advocate should be allowed access while she's in custody, and that she should not be forced to record any statement in the absence of an advocate. Further, on the issue of a safety which has been raised by Mr. Kangwe, of course that is not a curious application, and the court will take a judicial notice of the fact that recently actually a suspect was found dead in a police cell. So I cannot say it is above expectation that the court should direct the safety of the respondent should be guaranteed while in custody. So those are the orders of the court. So 10 days will lapse when? And I've not said 10 working days, I've said 10 days.
It will be Wednesday the 10th.
Wednesday the 10th. That may be a public holiday. We can put it 11. It may be a public holiday.
We can take 9.
No, let's give them 11. Okay, thank you very much.
Dr. Sembua David.
Those are pictures from the Kiambu Law Courts where the magistrate has allowed the continued detention of TV journalist Jacque Maribe. She will be held for a further 10 days to allow investigations to be concluded. The magistrate has, however, instructed that she is not to record a statement without her lawyer, Katwa Kigen, who we saw there being present. The Jacque Maribe will be held where she has been held all this time, and that is at the Gigiri Police Station. The magistrate has also ordered that her safety be ensured, and Jacque was arrested after when she went to record a statement with the police for a second time. That is after there were inconsistencies in her statement. The authorities believed that she helped to conceal what they believe was Joe Irungu's crime of murder against Monica Kimani, who was found dead in her Dennis-Prit apartment inside the bathtub with her throat slit and her hands tied behind her back. And one of the reasons they believe Joey to be a person of interest is that they believe he was in her apartment and did so using, or rather accessed the apartment building using a fake ID and was clad in a kanzu, which police say they believe he later burnt to conceal that evidence. The other evidence that police say they have in their possession is a handbag which was found in Jacque Maribe's Langata home. The handbag is said to have contained 60,000 US dollars. That is about 6 million, and is thought to have been taken by Irungu when he allegedly murdered Monica Kimani. He is also said to have, as I said, set on fire the clothes he was wearing at the time. Police also believe that the gunshot wound he is suffering from was self-inflicted and an attempted suicide. Of course, all these things will be presented before the courts, and the court will decide whether or not there is any veracity to those claims.